Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of TGCTLive. It is the 9th of August, except for me, because it's now the 10th. It's been a terrible, wet and horrible day here in London. I'm Els41, broadcasting from there. I've got Dr. Yeti with me from the Salt Lake. How are you doing?
I'm very good. It's been overcast and kind of rainy day here as well.
Oh, rubbish. Have you had a good week?
It's been a very good week. Busy week at work, working on some fun projects. Um, Hoping to play some golf today. I'm excited for one of the courses today, big time. Actually, both courses.
Yeah, especially because one, you had quite a big hand in the original creation. Our first course is the recreation, our first RCR of the series of Hobble Creek by Friend Bomber, and you helped the designer actually build this. How did you help them again? What did you do?
So he grew up in Utah, where this course is, and wanted to design it, but he doesn't live in Utah anymore. So I helped him by taking pictures and providing tips and uh, kind of real life experience because I could just drive to the golf course and help him out.
Yeah. Oh, lovely. Oh, amazing. And it's done in. I know you sent me a load of pictures of it, and it looked like an autumn when you went and took the pictures, but it's countryside or
Yeah, it looks like
rustic
it's
in this case.
countryside.
Yeah.
Is it rustic in this?
Looks rustic. We'll have to see when we actually get into the course. And our
That
second
picture,
one
I
by
think, is hole 11.
is
That
it?
picture you've got up right there.
Is it? We'll have to see when we get there. I think it probably is. I just took it. It
Or
was like,
no,
oh,
hole
that's a
12.
nice view. It's definitely a par three.
Ah, all right. And Reebdug is our
Is
second
our
course.
second one because he forced us. Hyperion Fields, which has an original version and has a um, championship version, which has all the stands and the crowd and all that sort of stuff in as well. But we'll be playing the original from him. So let's get in to the game. And
Excellent.
one thing you'll notice, viewers, in the bottom right-hand corner, will give some of you a chance to guess what those letters might be. And oh, what am I doing?
Oh, that's cool. He's got hole 6 as the screenshot. That's one of my favorite holes on the course.
Is it?
All right, so I'm on the blue tees.
Oh yeah, we're not going to do what we did last time and go off the little ones. Blue
No,
tees, hole one, right? Pins one.
I remember we were feeling really confident about ourselves. We both started really well, and then we realized we were playing from the forward tees.
Yeah, I know. I can't. But well, that's something to watch out for, isn't it, in the future? Like,
Yeah, but we picked the bottom one in the list, but it happened to be the shortest actual length.
yeah, yeah, exactly. That must just be the way you put them down, right?
Yeah.
So that big hill at the back looks interesting. Isn't there in real life loads of trees up that? Isn't it like heavily forested? Is that right?
Yeah, it is. But he said he hit the tree limit because the entire course is heavily forested. So I think he said to take away the kind of natural rocky look, he just put just heavy rough on the hill.
Okay. I hope you guys all like my guy's get up today. He's just got off of his day job as a doorman at the country club, and let's get a picture of it, and he's come on the tee for a round
He's got
quickly.
a sharp vest.
He has, yeah. Let's hope he has
So
a
this
sharp shot on him.
this first hole, I've put more than a few golf balls, both in that water, straight ahead, and hook one well to the left over the fence and lose one.
Nice.
But I think, yep, I've hit a great shot today.
Oh, I haven't. Oh no.
Oh,
It says perfect. Oh,
I've got G Dog
jeez. Yeah, I do as well.
joining my round. Welcome
Stay
along.
there. Oh, just. I almost did a U and plonked that straight
Yes,
in the drink.
that's
Oh,
close.
that's not gone well.
We think Griff is in the chat room. Hello, Griff.
Hey Reeb, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, Reeb Duke.
We're,
Where are you gents playing?
this is Hobble Creek. We're playing your course next.
If you would have shown up on time, you would know these things.
Yeah, man. So this is Friend Bomber, who. So is he local to you?
No, he used to. He grew up in Utah, but moved back east in the U.S. I think he lives in Ohio
Mm.
now. I've never met the guy in real life. We just talked through the forums and exchanged photos and the like notes because I could go and play this course and it's one of my favorites in Utah.
Oh, lovely. What we're going to do is right. So I want you before everyone in the chat room. So before the first par three, I want you all to bet on who you think is going to win the par three tournament between the two of us today. And what we'll do from the winning entries, we'll pick a game giveaway.
Yes.
And it'll be something dreadful from my library that I've never played. Go, 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 go. Oh, I parred that, thankfully.
Oh, I parred it
Mercifully.
too.
Hey G-Dog, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream and to the course.
Reebdug, model father, helping his daughter with piano lessons.
Nah, that's not... No, he should be here. Priorities. Hi, DR Loden, welcome along. Welcome to Hobble. This is a nice hole. Look at this. Lovely.
Yeah, don't hit driver on this hole.
I bet this is a nasty hole in real life.
It is. It is. You very tight. The whole course is very tight.
Is the second river unsighted from the green?
No,
from the pin. Sorry, tee box even.
Yeah, you know it's there.
Yeah.
And it's marked on the hole marker that's just to the side of where you'd be standing. It's marked this far to clear the first creek, this far to clear the second creek.
I see. Okay, cool. For those who are asking, Canuck couldn't quite make it today. I think he was in the chat room at one point, but just couldn't quite make the show, unfortunately. Griff's picked me to win.
Oh, thanks, Griff.
And we're actually all teeing off from the same tee boxes this time, so it makes it a bit fairer. Although I'm using tour clubs. What are you using?
I use the player clubs. I'm not consistent enough to use the tour clubs. I lose way too many balls.
She's crossing hands and playing triplets and all kind. Oh, so she's doing well. Oh, good for her. Playing the piano, I hope that is. She's not having triplets. She's nearly a teenager and she's having... I hope that's... Yeah. They're growing up quick now.
All right, so I need to make this for par. I'm having a rough...
Oh, there's a birthday today, by the way. Do you know whose birthday it is?
Whose birthday?
It's No Man's Sky's birthday.
Oh. I see you're still playing that. You still enjoying that game?
I absolutely love it, yeah. There's a new update coming out.
Interesting.
Which I can't wait for, which is going to have portals so you can transport to places that you've been to, apparently. So they're getting closer to multiplayer, I think.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, it's come on a long way since it came out a year ago, I tell you. I just can't believe I bogeyed that.
And, well, we're both 1 over going into 3. A short par 5. If it's narrow in real life, it's brutal. But if you can land one in the fairway, you usually only have like a 5 iron in.
We're talking about hole 3 here, yeah?
Hole 3.
Okay, It's funny with these, isn't it? So this is an RCR, and in the old game, the RCRs generally just looked a bit like... They look good, but they played easy, really.
Yeah.
Now that we've got the new game and the hardest clubs, the tour clubs, they're back at challenge again.
I've noticed the punishment for the light rough is a little bit more aggressive if you hit a bad swing too.
Is there light rough?
I don't know. Is there? Well, just in general, not necessarily on this course.
Yeah, I mean on this.
Yeah, it looks like it may just go fairway to heavy. Oh, DR Loden agrees with your sentiment.
He's made a
RCRs,
ones, hasn't he?
Yes.
Smash! Oh, fast. Reebdug, they are. That's what it's going to be. Those big portals, I think they're probably going to increase the numbers of them. RCRs rule now.
Sit ball.
I might try and make a par 3 RCR.
I'm still slowly chipping away on my RCR, which I've now, clearly abandoned for TGC 1, but have rolled it into TGC 2.
Loden's also making fictional courses more realistic now as well. Okay. Cool, good. I think that's pretty common, isn't it, amongst what a lot of people are doing?
Hmm. I've always tried to make my fictional courses play realistic.
Oh, G-Dog got a red mark on that hole.
Like one of my favorite fictional fantasy courses that really truly plays fantasy is Reebdug's what was it called? Rookery?
Hi,
The
Terry
crockery?
Grayson. Yeah, the Rookery. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
first par three.
Yeah, so Yeti's got the controls to those numbers in the corner. So it's closest to the pin. It doesn't matter when we shoot, because if I shoot first, then you've got to get mine and the rest of it. It's a nice looking hole, by the way.
Yeah,
Does
it's a
Hubble Creek in
great
real
hole.
life not have retaining boards next to the water?
No,
Retaining
no,
wall? No.
it's a natural creek. The whole course plays in a very narrow canyon,
Yeah, you can
and
tell that.
this little creek just kind of winds its way through the entire course. We see it on
That-
several more
That
holes.
view here I'm on. So we're actually at one end now,
Uh-huh.
and you can see it through the middle there. Right, so
Yeah, it's up a canyon called Springville Canyon. It's and in the fall, in the autumn, the colors of all these trees is just spectacular.
Right, I'm going. Perfect. It's a good start.
Oh, I hit perfect very fast.
Oh, I'm in the
pull-
bunker. Oh, just short.
I hooked mine.
I'm 10
I'm
yards.
left. I think you're going to get a point here because I'm way to the left and 22 yards.
Oh god, yeah, you've really landed right down there, haven't you? There's a post there. You can see it, big red thing. Whoops, so first one to me.
All right, look at this.
Oh, that chip nearly went in though, didn't it?
So the number should have gone up by one. Ting! I hope that my ting got timed perfectly
Oh no, I
with
didn't hit. What the hell?
the audio on the stream.
I didn't even hit that. I pushed that full and it didn't do it. Well, I've butchered this hole.
Redo closest to the green, my favorite contest.
Look,
The crockery. Yeah, I knew it was called the Rookery. That's a great course. I think the last time I played it, it was like 21 mile an hour winds, and I wasn't having as great of a time.
I can't believe that shot I did. That's cost me a shot there.
Oh.
See lots of names in the chat room. Welcome along. See a few new names. Don't be scared to say hello or say anything you want or insult us. It's
Absolutely.
fine. You'll get it back if you try, but you know.
If you like what you're seeing, be sure to hit the follow button, and you'll also see all the other great shows that are on this channel. Oh man,
Particularly if you're liking my golfer's outfit today.
you do. You look like you just got finished like valeting rich people's cars or something.
Yeah, or he's going to pull a rabbit out of his hat in a minute.
Yeah.
Or he's going to play snooker. Hi, Terry Grayson in the chat room. How are you doing? I thought I said hello
Yeah.
to you. Haven't you already done that? I don't know.
You look like you're gonna shark someone in some billiards.
Yeah.
Color of money, right there.
Well, with this golf swing, I'm not going to be sharking anyone. Well, that was a nice little shot. Oh, stuck it. Do.
Oh, get down, get down. Ooh, this hole, in real life, it's just straight, and it's short, and there's nothing to it, but it.
That green,
I
that,
don't
that death there, that red line. Go on. Oh, I didn't turn. Griff, good evening. Welcome along.
Oh, I didn't see Terry Grayson pop in. Hello.
Sounds
Three
like-
kids in the house, one who ain't his, and all three on computers. Slow.
See, it might be fun on The Sims, but it's not fun in real life.
So this hole 6 is that screenshot. This hole is so cool that you can take that little walking path to the right.
Oh, yeah.
And then also there's another little walking path to the left of the green,
Yeah, I
and you
can
see
see it
there's
in
the
the
Hobble
trees.
Creek that you can and just it's on all three sides of the green. It's even behind the green as well.
Yeah.
And
So is that the
this is
actual name of the creek in real life as well as the golf course? Is the
yes,
creek called Hobble Creek? Yeah.
yes.
Lovely. That's nice. I like that. So let's take.
All right. Well, good luck here. I hope I can get a point. I've got to get at least
I
one
think
point
I'm
today.
gonna try this 8 iron. I might even go one down again.
I went 8 iron and took a touch off.
Well, if you went 8 iron and you're on the players,
Ooh. Settle. I'm on the green. I got a good shot here. I think you're gonna have a tough time beating this one.
famous last words.
Playing golf with David Copperfield, Griff says.
Oh, I didn't make the green. Too short. The line was right. The length wasn't though.
All right.
11
So here
yards,
we are.
We're even again.
I'm going to give myself a point right
Right now.
now. Ting!
I don't think
just
you'll
hope
hear
that-
the ting.
I know, but I'm just hoping that it times it when it actually changes on the stream. That would be kind of cool.
That would be kind of cool. Oh, I've walloped that. Hulk smash!
Oh, get it! Yes, I got a birdie there.
We're taking bets, by the way, on who's going to win the par 3. Oh, get in.
Yep, we got this course, and we also have the next course, Reebdoogs.
Hyperion Fields. Hyperion. Whoop. US PGA Championship this weekend.
Yes, yeah, the last major of the year. You know, it's funny how quickly it creeps up because it's only a few weeks after the Open.
Well, in 3 weeks you have the Open, the British Open. You then have the World Golf Challenge, which was run by Matsuyama in the weekend, and then PGA. But I heard next year, or it might be 2019, they've moved it so that the PGA's after the Masters and before the Open. So
The
it's
US
second,
Open?
Yeah, no, yeah. So it's actually the second major, as opposed to the fourth, which will make the Open, the British Open, the last one.
Hey, Reebdoog says you could play the tourney version if you want on Hyperion. Fixed a couple of spline issues with the green.
How hard is it?
I'll play it. Maybe I'll just play up a tee.
Yeah, like last time, off the reds.
Maybe not all the way up to the reds. Maybe I'll play like the blues. Maybe not the tips.
Saying that, you're going around quite well here, aren't you? What, you -3? Oh no, that's G-Dog.
Well, oh no, that's G-Dog. I just bogeyed. No, I just parred that, so I'm still at even. I've just got you by one stroke.
Oh, I tell you what, I feel like I'm absolutely whacking putts this time. Smash!
I think the greens are pretty fast.
Yeah.
No big changes other than speed firm.
Oh, really?
Actually, he has Hyperion Ranger, says Griff, so coming up to a CC event in the near future. Oh, he's also going to play it.
Okay, great.
We stole Griff's course.
Did we? Oh, well.
You'll use something else. Play a trailer park.
Yeah. Play, what's it? Hasn't Tace done a crazy golf or something?
The putt-putt golf course?
Hey, Griff, if you want a new course, go into the course recommendations for our one, because there's a few more that have come in after this, and play one of those, if you want.
Yeah. So you want to land your shot on the right side of the fairway, because it will all go to the left.
I've lost my shots on the greens here. I've got to them relatively all right. Big Cat released a new one. Big Cat. We have a big cat.
Jaguar. All right.
The wind's worse than I think it is.
Yeah, it knocked my ball down pretty
One thing
good
I
as well.
find in this game is the wind, the headwind goes as you expect, but the tailwind doesn't seem to make any difference. I don't know if anyone else finds that.
Oh, I just nailed a long putt for
Oh, I
birdie.
just saw that go in. That looked great.
Oh, there we are.
Terry Grayson, is
Is
this the
this?
same Hobble Creek? Yes, it is.
Yeah, most likely been rolled forward into TGC2. Yep, Fred and Bomber did a great job. And you know what? I didn't notice that until just now. It looks so good with the white fence. Last time he had to use the brown wooden fence, and it just
Yeah.
wasn't the same. It immediately looks more Hobble Creekish with that white fence.
I've tried designing with that white fence, and it looks so small. But actually, he's done a really good job with it, I think. Oh yeah, people keep saying about why are we playing contest courses. In truth, I have no idea which courses are contest courses or not. So we're just playing what we get recommended. I
Yeah,
don't care.
yeah,
I
that's
presume
true.
if it's in a contest, it's going to be good. So we'll play
Yep,
it.
yeah. Oh yeah, Friend Bomber messaged me and said, "Hey, I just released Hobble Creek," and I was like, "Oh, awesome! Let's play it on the show."
Yeah, I'll tell you what. This. I know it's an RCR, but man, I wish those bushes weren't there because that's an excellent view into the green,
Hmm.
and that white
But
fence around the back looks amazing.
hmm yeah, that's just how it is. They even got the flagpole. That's great.
Stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there.
Oh, that's a pretty good
I
shot.
have a new
That's
one coming out this weekend. The greens at Old Rasputin. Okay.
get up.
Hopefully Irving will shred it for me on his no pants show. As long as he doesn't shred his pants like he did last time. Poor Irving, he gets mixed up, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't putt. I used to be so good at putt. Yeah, look, that was actually my reaction in real life to what he did there as well.
That's funny. You were able to you were able to easily get there in two because you're playing the tour, and I was just short in two.
I missed the pin by a yard, and I've ended up 20 feet away. No idea how that's happened. These greens must be mega fast.
Yeah, they seem like it.
Because stuff's going miles past. Hi Irving, welcome along. Isn't it funny
They're
how
at
you say his name, he
175.
just turns up? What is it with that?
I think he's just been lurking this whole time.
+2. 3 red,
We
1
got
yellow.
It's like we got 20 people with us. Welcome along. So this 10th hole, 2 years ago, me and my friend were playing here, and as we were finishing the front nine, we're here on the 10th hole. There's a little like junior league amateur tournament about to start on the first hole, and the tee boxes are right next to each other. And me and my buddy get up to this tee box, and everyone is watching us, like hundreds of people.
And 2 of the
And
children were killed.
my buddy hits the worst shot ever.
Oh.
Just awful. Just
Yeah.
embarrassing. And I hit the flagstick on the flight, but it kicked so hard to the right that it went into the trees out of bounds. And
Oh.
I got a lot of applause and a lot of and pats on the back, but it was that's like the only time I'll ever get like a tournament style
The creek
applause
is down there
for
as
me.
well. Did it go in there is the creek down there, Luke. Yeah.
Yeah, the creek is down there, but I missed. It hit the flagstick and went just hard to the right, just straight into the trees, and I never saw it again.
I like all the clubhouses he's put in there. They're nice. Right. Let's
Yeah,
do
there's
this.
a pretty high-end neighborhood right in that little nook.
Right, I'm going for this one.
If he's done it right, we'll see a couple of the cabins on like hole 15, I think.
Bent Fivewood, welcome along. Mr. Pieface, welcome along. What did you get here, by the way? I'm short again.
Oh, you know what? I missed the green.
Oh, did you?
So you won, yes.
38 feet I am. Miss Monkey Work, welcome along. I wonder if you could give me a quick breakdown between TGC 1 and 2.
Ting. You've just been changed.
You've been changed. Breakdown between TGC 1 and 2. 1 was a great game, and still probably is if you're playing it for the first time. But 2's just graphically better, There's now things you can do like the societies and tours and that sort of thing. You can have 4 pins on courses, 4 tee boxes. There's a different variety of difficulty of clubs.
Yeah, the big thing about the first one is the driving aspect of the game was almost ridiculously easy.
Yeah.
Getting to the green,
I'll pick
depending
that
on
one
the
out.
firmness of the green, was also pretty easy. It really came down to your short game. And in TGC 2, I've noticed that you can miss a lot more wildly off the tee. And the short game, I think, is a little trickier as well.
Yeah. I think two's just a better game. A better golf game. One's still very good though, so if you're deciding on both, honestly, you should probably just get two. Because that's what if you want multiplayer, that's what everyone's playing right now. Okay, this is another one where unfortunately the curse of the video game camera. Because actually, I reckon in real life you can probably see all the way
It's
down to the green there, but here,
Yeah, it's an amazing, amazing hole. But yeah, it's just like that. It's one just big flat, long tee box, and the video game camera doesn't give it quite enough height to truly show it off.
Mr. Pieface 2, welcome along. Sorry if I ask a lot of questions during the stream. I'm trying to not suck when I do Q-Store. It's fine. You haven't seen us play. I suck big time. Although
Oh, my
I am better at this than I was at the old one, for sure.
my own course was in the original Q school, and I still think I shot like plus whatever, just awful. I don't know what the new course, the Q score courses are for TGC2.
No, I've
Do
got no
you?
idea. No idea. I think I have TGC 1 and just wondering if TGC 2 was a required upgrade or if it's something you could wait a while on. I think it depends how you play it. If you play by yourself, not really. If you like playing with other people, then no. The thing is, there's so many courses in TGC 1 that you could really play it forever.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, the course database here is ever expanding, just like the database for TGC1 always was. So that's something you'll never have to worry about. Um, your favorite courses from TGC1 may not be in TGC2,
Yeah.
so that's a bummer. But also, I think it's just worth upgrading because I think the swing is more realistic to real life golf in the sense that it's frustrating and satisfying at the same time.
I just can't putt. I think these greens are fast, but I had a great putt on the last one, and then this one I just suck again. DR Loden's right. Once you play TGC2, you won't go back to 1. Yeah, absolutely. But 1 wasn't a bad game. I mean, how many hours did you spend in 1? Thousands.
Oh my gosh, I can look right now while since you asked. 1,548 hours in TGC1.
God, you're at the tee already. So this one, 12.
Yeah, I'm going to hang back for you.
I'm not going to make that brook, am I? That little brook, I'm not going to make it through there.
Yeah, the physics engine seems to be much better too. I agree with you there, Dude.
So this is a great hole here, because yeah, you could hit it on the fairway to the left, but then you've got to get it through the trees, so actually you're aiming for the right here. Damn it, fast. You know where that's going.
Oh.
Left. Oh no. Oh,
How bad?
Disaster.
Oh, see, so yeah, I've been over here to the
um,
right. You're going to be blocked by trees into the green.
I'm just going to have to play out, aren't I?
Yeah.
Disaster.
Players still, Yeti? Yes, I'm still playing players. Eric, I'm assuming that's what it is. AIRIK. Yep, Eric 3. That's 64.5 days. Wow. That's crazy.
God, this is gardening with L's here. I'm going to have to take another one because of that tree. Crushed. One hole. One shot, crushed.
Yeah. Off to the side. Just pitch it out.
Okay.
Had to take your medicine.
Fast again. It's just made up. This is going to be an expensive hole.
Then yeah, you can play a tee up on Hyperion. I didn't need your permission, Reed. I was going to anyways. But I appreciate you giving me the go ahead.
Oh, please let this go in. Please.
Did it?
Oh,
Oh, I saw that. Oh, gosh.
that would be proper
Oh,
Jordan Spieth. That would. You can forget your camera truck. That was out from the, and then the putt again. I think these greens are lying to us a little bit as well because that turned way fast.
course name. I'm in the toilet and I have almost no sound. Type, please.
Terry
Hobble
Grayson's
Creek.
done it. Oh, I'm now on
Yes.
I'm now on +5 because of that hole. Rescue needed. That's it, and that's the thing about this game that's different to the old one, right? You could rescue that in the old game and get maybe a par. In this one, on the tour clubs, no, not going to happen.
Right. It's funny. You can see we're kind of at the edge of the map where the greens that he was using is clashing with the edge of the map.
Oh yeah, at the back on the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Right, this time.
Yep, we are kind of the furthest point up the course here.
This is a great looking approach shot. Look at that, lovely. I think this is what I've worked out with the swing is on tour mode. I can get perfect like 9 out of 10 times. I think I've worked out how, like a rhythm with my hands, how to do it. You know.
Yeah.
But then that other time, like that one, you just get fast.
Yes, I noticed we only had like 170 in, 160 in, and this is a par 5. But
Oh, is it? Oh, great.
this hole is so tight and so narrow that if you hit a 3-iron or something into the green, you better be perfect or you're losing your ball.
Well, you're going to be putting for an eagle here, are you?
Yeah, really, the best thing to do on this hole is seriously just play like 7-iron, wedge, and just putt for a birdie par.
I've got a birdie on that one, thankfully. Mercifully.
I've got an eagle putt that's on its way, and I got to tap in for birdie.
Bent 5 wood. Hours played on TGC 1, 3116. Hours played on TGC 2, 32. I think the thing with TGC 1 as well, right, it was the first one, it was original. Oh, you were wrong. This is the one I got the picture for the
Yes.
picture was from.
You're right. I think I said hole 12.
Oh, no, sorry. Oh, that's my mistake, because you said like hole 6 or something, didn't you? But that was for the...
That was the little screenshot.
Oh, no, I take that back then. You were right, because it was... I was like, oh, no, it wasn't that one before, but it looks similar.
But you're right. In the intro, I think I said hole 12, but we're on hole
did you?
14. All right.
Right.
I got to get this back.
I need to actually
I got to get my point back.
freaking green for a change.
All right, just perfect.
See, Griff
perfect.
is interesting. I think it has very little staying power unless they make some fixes. That's interesting, Griff. What makes you say that? Mr. Pieface, how long are you going to be live? We're playing this course and then we're playing Redo's course. So probably about an
But
hour.
you can also stick around because at 9 p.m. Eastern, After Dark starts.
Yeah, Griff.
Hosted by Griff. Yeah.
Oh no. Tree. You win this one. Tree killed it.
Yes, I got 31. So could I type anything into this?
You could
Little
type anything into it. I really hope it doesn't mess up the positioning if you do. You're going to have written tits or something, aren't you?
No. I just wrote anything.
And look what you've done.
There, now it's back to it too. Ding. I'm curious what Griff.
Yeah, I'm really curious as well.
I will agree with kind of sentiment of the chat room that this game has not grabbed a hold of me like TGC1 did.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's a fault on the game. I think that's a fault on the fact that I burned myself out on TGC1 a little bit. And while this game is a vast improvement on a lot of things, it's essentially the same game.
Yeah, true. I think Dr. Loden said it in there. He says, I think, like me, many people have been waiting a long time for a proper course designer. Yeah, I think that's certainly it for me.
Yeah.
Because actually, the Tiger Woods games weren't bad for golf. But the thought of like, oh, I can make my own course. Are you kidding me? Bye.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, piped one right down the middle.
Yeah, same.
Oh, you flew with me. This is a really hard hole in real life. Way up the hill, you see those nice cabins behind the green.
Mm.
Last time we were playing, that one to the with the red car was for sale.
Monkey Work has said, anyone know if any courses from PEI Canada are in the game? I don't. I'm sure one of our lovely fellow chat rooms can check the names of those, but if not, buy the game and make it yourself. Lazy.
Yep. You can also go to tgctours.com to their course database, and you can filter it by RCRs, real courses, and maybe see if you recognize any in that list.
Yeah.
Oh, go, dang it. I find that when I try to use the chip, I just do terrible things. Where in TGC1, I mean, that was my go-to.
Shot, wasn't it?
No, I would chip all the time and do awesome with the chip.
Okay.
But in this one, I can't chip for shit. All right, last par 3.
Griff's on the thing here. Limit on societies, no multiplayer or real multiplayer. Can't cross-platform societies. Yeah, the cross-platform is a bit of a shame. Yeah. Doesn't mesh well with TGC tours at all. What tour did we start on TGC tours? Right at the bottom. And where are we now? Right at the bottom.
Yeah.
Well, I am anyway. You're a bit higher up.
Yeah. So back when I originally, or when TGCtours.com originally started, I think they didn't have the challenge circuit. I think it was PGA, Euro, and web, and I think I was just dying, just getting murdered in the web.
Mm.
And that happened several months until they changed things up a bit and introduced the challenge circuit.
They gave a circuit for us peasants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Us people without opposable thumbs.
Us people without horries. What? Who said that? I love just winding people up with that. It's so funny. I'm not using a horry. Erection Stone, welcome back, buddy. Cross-platform's not HB's fault. It's a drag, but nothing they can do about it.
Yeah.
Okay, 53 down. So I'm. This might.
Yeah, it's probably. Oh, come on! I should have made that putt.
What did you get for the feet, by the way?
I missed the green. I was like 31.
Oh, I wish you told me that before I'd hit it. Well, saying that though, this looks quite good. Ooh, hey little bit. Ooh, lovely stuff. I'm about a foot away. 2
Yeah,
foot.
great shot. Great shot. Here we go. Ding! 3. The number 3.
Today's TGCTLive brought to you by the number 3. I am
It's
the
Sony's
count,
fault.
I like to count. Have you heard that video on YouTube where they've replaced count and bleeped it out? It's like, I am the count and I like to beep. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Obviously thinking that he's going to be saying something else.
Yeah. 1, beep, 2, beep, 3, beep, 4.
Brilliant.
When I start beeping, I like to beep 4.
It's just brilliant.
Just what- Oh, I hit one fast. Oh, but that's going to end up all right.
Oh, mine's very nicely. Very lovely.
Yeah, this is a beautiful hole as well. Oh, I just landed right by you there. Skirted right in front.
Yeah, I had to shot the club down for that.
Yeah, so this is the last time we're going to cross the Hobble Creek.
Do you know what though? I'm playing on the hardest possible clubs, and yeah, I'm 4 over. Most of that's done on putting, but that's what it should be like. People don't like this game because it's hard, and they used to be good at the old one, and they're upset because it's not easy anymore. Not that it was ever easy for me, but that's what most people are just upset about.
I really like that at this point, par is satisfying to me. Birdie, I get excited about because it's kind of a rarity.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's kind of mimicking how I play in real life.
Which was always Anthony Kine's goal. Do you remember? He's the old
Uh-huh.
ex-director of the game from HB. He always said
Hmm.
it used to be. It used to be a game that felt like you were going out and playing your local course, didn't it?
Yeah.
Ericsson Stone doesn't agree with that. Doesn't agree with what? What did I say? Maybe he doesn't like that video of the count. I'm trying to think what else I said that you could disagree with.
How dare you
How dare
sully the
you?
good name of Sesame Street's The Count?
Did you used to watch Sesame Street?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I did. Ernie and Bert, they were the best.
Yeah, back before we had cable television, we'd watch Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Who's Mr. Rogers?
Oh, he just had a show on public access TV, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and he was just the best dude ever.
Oh,
Just yeah, just great little children's show and taught you to be yourself and all sorts of good things.
lovely. See, now the chat room, I'm just keeping one eye on it, is they're saying that because of the paranoia around people with cheating controllers, that so for example, I'd say if people have been watching, most of my tee shots, most, not all, of course, go perfect. So would I be punished on TGC tours for that? Because
No, because I can see the perfect is the timing in that. I can see also that you have slight ticks left and right in your
mostly
swing line.
left. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, mostly left. Great. But it's when it's perfect, and perfect, like a straight line every single time. That's when I start getting a little suspicious.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Oh, well, if you can birdie this hole, I think we might end up tied here.
It doesn't matter that it's that hard. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it. I do think some people at the start they were just genuinely moaning because they were not moaning, that's the wrong word, but were like, oh, I used to be so good and now I'm not so good. Well, it's a different game, you know. Get in. Yeah.
So I finished with a +2.
I finished with. What did I finish with? Where's my scorecard? 75 plus 4. 4 out of 5 for me.
Yep, I gave it a 5 out of 5, but that's mainly sentimental value. I love the course, and this is one that I'll play many times, just because it's just up the street from me, and it brings back a lot of good memories. Well, on to
Oh, look, I've only just noticed this summary of your round. Have you seen that? If you right trigger, or whatever you're using, right shoulder button,
oh wow,
50% one putts, 61% greens,
you
100%
hit every
fairways
fairway.
and regulation I got.
Well done.
Wow. Driving distance, average.
I
that's gonna
can't
be-
say that.
So I tell you what though. So you used a club down from me, or thing, and I outdrove you by 16 yards on average. So that's quite a lot actually.
Yeah, it is.
That is nice. I like that. That's a nice little
But
stats.
you know that they say drive for show, putt for dough.
Yeah, I can't putt. For
You
shit.
outdrove me, but I still won the round.
Yeah, I can't putt. For
All right, Hyperion, Hyperion.
Yeah. Hang on. We're going to do the tournament one, shall we?
Sure.
Hyperion. It's called Hyperion Fields Tournament. And then there's, of course,
Alright.
Hyperion Fields Golf Club. This is firm and fast. Although the other one is normal. Should we have an easier round or a harder round? What would you like?
Let's do the tournament.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, let's play with the
New
the
round.
grandstands.
So it's blue tees.
And I'm going to play the
7,000.
white tees.
Are you?
You go ahead and play the blue.
No, I'm going to play the white as well if you are.
All right.
And number 1, yeah?
Yeah.
Unless you want to play off the reds again. No, we'll do the whites. We'll do the whites. That's the thing about. So I'm making a course at the moment, and when you're designing now, you've got to think right. Not only could people be teeing off from 4 locations, but they could actually be using a choice of 3 club sets.
At those 4 locations.
Yeah, so you could be right at the back, but playing on whatever the easiest tour club. So you can only hit a drive 250 or something. So you've got to bear that in mind, actually. And similarly, you could be playing off the reds with the hardest set of clubs. So
You know, when I've been playing though, I've been kind of ignoring the front two tee boxes for the tour clubs, because if you're consistently playing the tour clubs, you got no business at the front tees.
no, agreed. Although at the same time, I'd also say if you're creating a course, what I think would be great is if you could almost push a random button and it
Oh yeah.
randomly pick you a. Oh, that was wide. I'm not going to be hitting all the fairways on this one. It pick you a random set of clubs and a random tee, and it still be a difficult course, or
Yeah.
still have challenge like bunkers in the way and stuff. That would be nice. I think a really good course for this game would be something like that. I think this is gorgeous. This hole, by the way, this first hole, it's lovely.
Yeah, it is.
Reeb Doog is one of the best designers from TGC1,
Oh, absolutely.
and this looks like it's more of the same.
Yeah.
More of the same. We've got this city in the back.
Hmm.
We've got a road with some houses. The good thing about Reeb as well is all the little the attention to detail is lovely. Oh, he's even done lines in the middle of the road. I bet that took a while.
Did he? Oh yeah, he did. Holy cow.
Look at all those bunkers. It's just lovely. Great. Just got a good eye as our Reeb.
Oh, just chipped one in.
Oh, I heard that.
All right, chipped one in for a par. Just think, huge ass wasp. Reeb says, "What the hell is he talking about?" I caught a cicada killer wasp today for my sins. I'm assuming sons insect collection topic, but it felt cool. Hey, those things can get big.
It's killer, but could it kill a human? A human?
Oh, this is nice. Designing with these little bit wider fairways.
Got to start with a double. All from that first.
Yeah, this hole
shot.
looks great.
This is firm and fast as well. For some reason, my left to right or right to left putts have all been wide today. Wasps, actually. They're talking about wasps in the chat room, doesn't it? Goes off topic a little bit. That's good. That's what we like. There's no point in wasps. They actually have no purpose. It's not like a bee where they spread the honey and all that. Wasps don't do any of that. Left again. What the hell? Make it, please. Ooh.
All right, settle. Yeah, with my player clubs, I was not able to make the green in two here.
See, that's a nice.
With this headwind.
That's good, because you shouldn't be able to on a par 5.
Yep. If you're just an amateur.
Yeah.
I agree. Sit, damn you. I do feel like the ball physics, how the ball lands and skips and rolls out, is so much more real.
Yeah, I agree.
It seemed like the grass in the last game just grabbed the ball and it would just stop. It would just come to a weird.
Have you got the cloudiness come over?
Yep. I got a little overcast. It just darkened up for me too.
I like the idea. I don't like the execution in the game. It just looks a bit.
Got too dark.
It all looks a bit neon all of a sudden, you know. I presume it would probably look better actually without the green grid on, but it's just a bit like, oh, this has got to be a good shot because this is my 4th.
This hole was too dark. I'm giving it a 3-star. Cloud cover made it too dark.
So I took the box then way down, and it still went like 10 yards. I don't think chipping is quite right yet.
Yeah. You had a fast, perfect swing. Maybe it punished you a little bit for that.
Saved myself from the.
That was a good putt. It was a good putt. All right, par 3. I got to get some points back here.
Oh, I'll tell you something we never talked about last week. I don't think we did. Linkin Park fan?
Uh, Not completely, but I did appreciate some songs.
It's a shame.
Yeah,
Isn't
but
it?
that was terribly sad.
Yeah. I remember reading an interview with him right when Linkin Park were at their prime and they were headlining big stadiums and all the rest of it. And he still, even though they were massively popular and played big gigs all over the world, and you think they'd be fearless, he got the most intense stage fright. Even at
Yeah,
so you got to think
I
there's
can only
some
imagine.
anxiety or something in there. But shame, great band.
All right, so I'm 20 feet.
I think I might have this one.
You think you might as
Although
well?
it's just rolled far away. If it wasn't for the roll, I might have got there. 20 feet. Oh, it's a tie.
Uh, well, I'm going to give us both a point.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Ding. Ding. That's probably nowhere even near the timing of the number changing. Oh, did you make your birdie, though?
No, you did. I saw it. Mine just
Oh, I
missed.
think that should be the tiebreaker.
I can't believe how close I was then. My putting's just been dreadful today. During the beta, though, my putting was masterful. I was like, oh, I finally got it. There we go. Titan Eddie, welcome along to the stream.
I like that bunker on the right. Looks very sharp.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
And I just found it. I hate that bunker
Oh, I
on the
just
right.
saw you go straight into there on the flyover.
F that bunker.
What a shame, isn't it, that HB made the stanchions, but you can't put crowd in them.
Yeah. Well, you can once your society gets big enough to hold a big tournament, and then they start trickling in.
Do they?
Yes, that's what I think.
All right. Because you can place
chat room
crowd
may
in
have
the,
to
you can
confirm
place
that.
crowd in the designer.
Yeah, but I think they don't show up unless there's like an actual society-based tournament.
But you can't place them on the stanchions, is what I mean.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't think so. Or in the bleachers, or whatever we're calling them. Oh, Paul said they were working in adding on seated crowds. Okay, lovely.
Oh man, I'm just making a mess of this hole. It's a short hole too.
See, with this wind, this should carry, but I bet it doesn't. I bet it goes way past. Or maybe not. Oh no, it's not bad. It's not bad, Jim. It's not bad. So, English Premier League season starts this weekend.
Yes, I saw you got a new Watford shirt.
I did, hosting Liverpool. We've also had 2 new players sign in the last 2 days, and Liverpool have had one of their major players. Looks like he's going to leave, so we'll probably lose, but it might not be the absolute carnage that I thought it was going to be this time.
I'm actually surprised your golfer's not wearing your yellow.
He's wearing a yellow glove. Regardless of his outfit, he always wears a yellow glove. If people had been watching, they'd notice that.
I apologize, good sir. Oh, Reginald, I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
I love Family Guy. It's so good. Geez, you hit a 7.
Yeah. I had a rough go on that hole.
Here comes
Tied it up.
Talking of gentlemen, here's golfer dude. How you doing? What was it we called him last week? Charlie Bucket. Oh dear.
Yeah, welcome back, golfer
Sorry,
dude.
pal. Yeah, welcome back. Always appreciate you being here. Please don't leave us. We'll stop being nasty.
Hope your family is with us. If not with us, I hope they're well.
Reeb, this may be the best hole. Was this based on anything, Reeb? Or was it all from your brain head? That must be a scary place.
Yeah, it's probably
very
just nothing but tacos and
yeah.
that's about it. Yeah.
Ooh. They finally opened one of those Five Guys places near me. Do you have those?
Yeah, they're pretty damn good.
Yeah, they are good.
If you want a funny YouTube video, there's a guy this big black guy that like reviews food, and he reviews Five Guys burgers and fries, and it's pretty damn funny.
Is it? I have to
Yeah.
watch that. Oh, I've got a birdie. Oh, a birdie.
Oh, I lipped out.
I'm pulling
I
this.
lipped out for like a bogey. I think I may take another double bogey here.
JPS Reno, welcome along.
Yes.
Scarpacci, welcome along.
Ben Fivewood, Scarpacci, yeah, welcome along. Everyone's showing up just as we're getting through the second course, so they just showing up early for after dark.
This is a par 3. This is a long par 3.
Oh, I'm going to play that slope that's to the right of the flag.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting we're not off the back tees here. Oh well. This is dangerous.
Oh, I've struck one good. If that takes that slope that Reeves put there,
hang on, what slope? The one at the back?
it's just to the right of the green. Or right of the pin,
yeah,
I mean.
That's the shot,
Oh, yeah, get down there, get down there. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
perfect fast. You've won.
Oh, yeah. Look, my ball's just getting closer and closer. It's still getting
Maybe
closer.
not. You're going to beat me though. I didn't die.
And there it is.
I'm thankful that I got perfect fast and didn't. I'm not swinging. So
15
yeah, you
feet.
got that one. You watching any
Bing.
good TV shows or anything at the moment?
There's a show on Netflix called The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt
Right.
that we've been watching that is pretty damn funny. It's ridiculous. It's so stupid at times, but it's pretty funny. Did you ever watch The Office?
I've seen some episodes. Yeah, not loads, but some. It's got the bloke
there's
who was in The Hangover in it, hasn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
At one point, not the first redheaded secretary, but the second redheaded secretary. I think her name was Erin.
Yeah.
She's the lead character in Kimmy Schmidt. Ellie Kemper,
Right.
I think is her name.
Yeah, I recognise that
And
name.
yeah. Oh yeah, Ben Fivewood just said Ellie Kemper is great. Yeah, there's this big gay black guy that, man, he steals the show. His name's Titus, and he is hilarious.
I don't know if I reckon. Oh, you mean he steals not The Office, the show you're talking about.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. Wife
Terry
makes me
Grayson.
fried
I had
taters.
fried taters, or as the rich would call home fries. Is that from that thing? Oh, I'm watching the OA. It's all right. It's not great. It's a bit slow.
I like this second shot on the par 5. He's got that flag tucked so far to the right that water
Yeah.
is making me second guess myself. The shot decisions, Reeb, you've always been really good at that.
Yeah. Oh, the other thing that was good, the second series of Sense8 was brilliant. If you've ever seen
I haven't
that.
seen that. And once we finish, we're almost done with all of the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt episodes. And then my wife and I are going to start watching Stranger Things.
Oh, have you not seen that yet? Oh, man,
No.
that's right up your street. It's
Yes,
absolutely brilliant.
I've heard so much good things about it. And we've been trying to finish several other shows before we start new ones.
Stranger Things is brilliant. Hi, Navy Jet, welcome along. Oh, sorry, Navy Vet, excuse me. Welcome along. The other one I liked was Westworld. Did you watch that?
I haven't seen that.
Brilliant. So very, very clever. I worked it out quite quickly, but it was very clever.
So I made the green in 2 there, put a decent eagle putt in, and now I've got a little kick in for birdie.
You get your kick in, I'll knock it in from 20 feet.
Oh,
or whatever that was.
nice. Nice.
There's an eagle.
Well done. Hi, Navy.
Humans, that's a good show. That's
1994. Welcome. Haven't seen that name before. Have you seen Navy Vet before?
Yeah, he was here last week and added me as a friend on
Oh, very good. Well, welcome.
Twitch. So yeah, welcome along.
Hello.
I
Ben
can't
Five.
watch, I haven't watched any of Game of Thrones yet.
Yeah, I haven't either.
But whenever I can't watch Game of Thrones without going wiener, 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 wiener. It's from South Park, isn't it? Have you seen that?
Yeah.
The one with the Black Friday, isn't it? And all the police are like,
Yeah.
oh no.
Yeah.
And Cartman's walking through the park with various people. Can you stop walking through the park? He was here with someone else last. It's brilliant.
I like Randy Marsh, how he's
He's the
just
Don.
pretending to be a cop
Yeah,
so he can get the inside job.
it's great. It's funny how those two shows, isn't it? They've been going for
Yeah.
so long and they're still the best.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's good stuff. Dr. Yeti, I presume? Yes.
That's it, Reeb, do, yeah.
Wiener, floppy wiener.
God, you went far then, didn't you? Where'd you end up?
I'm way to the left.
So we've got the darkness again.
But I
come
almost
over
chipped
now.
one in.
And it just makes everything gloomy. I know that's what it's meant to do, but it's I don't know. Maybe it's a bit too uniform.
You know what I think it is? It's more noticeable with the green grid on.
Yeah.
It's almost like they need to tone down the green grid a touch as well. It just seems super bright.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a nice little chip. Get in there. Doctor Who, yeah. Well, Doctor Who's my favourite show ever. Orphan Black I've heard good things about, but not seen. Yeah, Sense 8 was brilliant. Unfortunately, it costs a lot of money to film each episode, so they're cancelling it.
Oh, what's going on here? Okay, so the flag is to the right. There's that little fairway to the right, and with this wind, I think that's the ticket.
This is a lovely lost hole, isn't it?
Yeah, the front nine has been quite satisfying.
See, now this is one which is good, because with the clubs I'm using, I can possibly hit it where you've gone as well. If you make that...
Oh, yeah.
Have you made it? Oh, easily.
Yeah, but I went into the bunker.
See, now I'm reckoning I could probably clear that bunker. Famous last words. What is with my controller going far left all of a sudden? I got the perfect. I'm in your bunker right with you there. Oh, I'm miles in it.
Probably should have looked at that a little bit better. You have to land it up on that rightmost side in that narrow area, or it's all going to funnel down into this bunker.
I would have made it if it wasn't for those meddling... I mean, if it wasn't for that left shot, but yeah. Oh well. Right. I can still get here in 2.
Better Call Saul. Yeah, I've heard that's really
I've
good.
seen the first 2 series. They are very good. The problem is with that is you know there's a couple of characters you like, and you think, but I know how he ends up, which means unfortunately these great characters are going to have to be killed, or and you're just like, no.
That's kind of a thing I've had with the Game of Thrones is I had read the books well in advance.
Oh, yeah.
So like when the Red Wedding was coming up and it just blew everyone's minds who had never really read the books. It was like, yep, I that was a shock as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I got a birdie out of that one. It's okay. We saw that bunker, Scarpacci. It's just seeing it, and it's so beautiful. I just drive into it. It's essentially what's happened here.
Can't take my eyes off it. All right, so stop ball. I think I may be wet here. Stop. Oh, just hung on.
I tried to
This is a
compensate
great
this
hole,
time,
too.
and I've gone way right.
Oh, I hope yours doesn't get wet.
No, it's not. It'll be in the rough, though. First cut, that's all right. Cool, yeah, I tell you, just talking about the golf at the weekend, Hideki Matsuyama, welcome to the big leagues. What a brilliant...
Yeah.
-9 on the last round was incredible.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that was fun to watch.
He's a good golfer as well. He'll win majors for sure. He could probably even take it this weekend.
Yeah, he's been hanging around a lot of tournaments, it seems, for the last 3-4 years.
Yeah, and he's number 2 in the world now, maybe 3. So yeah, and he's just ice cold, isn't he, as well? Like, wallop. Yeah, I definitely don't think chipping is right. There's something... It just doesn't seem to go the length that you say you ask it to, you know? It just
Oh
seems to
yeah.
go way longer every time. I know you were meant to expect rollout and all that sort of stuff.
Well, I seem to not be able to. Sometimes I'll hit like a 50 or 70% chip and it hits and just dies instantly. And then other times I'll do a chip and it runs and runs and runs. And I don't. It must be that I'm just not hitting a great shot. And maybe it's just simulating like more like you duffed your chip or you bladed it. Because I've certainly done that in real life where
Yeah. Oh yeah.
just trying to be delicate with a chip and you hit all ball and send it across the damn green. You got to do the walk of shame, grumbling to yourself. You got to you motherfucker. Grumble, grumble.
Oh, we're being attacked by a Zeppelin here.
Yeah, we
from
are.
the
Look
left.
at
It's
that.
the
It is.
Luftwaffe.
That's it. That's intimidating right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I just shanked that one. Big time hook.
Saying that, my mum went to see Dunkirk today and said it was brilliant, but I haven't seen it yet. Oh, what a fluky shot! And for my next trick, that's awful.
I've heard a couple of things about it. I've heard it's really good. It's visually amazing, but I've also heard that there's really not a story to it. It's just kind of a whole bunch of random scenes and memories and progression through. There doesn't seem to be a concrete storyline.
Well, the storyline is get these people off the beach.
Yeah. Run. Retreat. Retreat.
I'm hacking my way down this one.
Yeah,
So,
me
Reed,
too.
how much harder is this version than the standard? Bearing in mind we're not off the bank
adjusted
back
the
tees either.
furnace. Oh man. I am making a mess of this. All right, now settle, ball, settle, settle. I saw that slope and didn't want to go down it, and there it goes.
Oh, bye. Watching your balls.
Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta leave.
I'm out of here. I don't
I'm
want to be on
going.
anymore. I'm embarrassed. Oh, you zoom in just to watch it even more. Thanks.
Back tees are harder, okay. Get in, get in, get in. Oh, didn't turn. Didn't turn.
Oh, what a putt. What a putt.
Oh, did that go in?
Yes.
Oh, amazing. Oh, brilliant. Well played. Lovely. Isn't that lovely? And that happens.
Oh, look at this little par 3. All right, I'm going to take the lead here.
Both of us have... You're going to take the lead? You're +4 ahead? Oh, you mean on the close to the pin. Okay.
On the closest to the pin.
Yeah. People, by the way, are still can still bet on who's going to win. We said we'd give away a game to the person who we'd pick a winner from whoever picks the right person.
Oh, that's so bad. Oh my God. Don't watch mine. There it goes. Oh, I've got grandstands in the way.
I'm wondering if I should hit a 5 wood here and let the wind do its stuff. But that is absolutely hammering it too long, isn't it? I'm going to go for it. Why not? Whack.
I had to
wind, do your thing.
pitch it over the grandstand.
So the wind didn't do anything. I went over the top of the green.
All right,
I was 19 yards. What were you?
I was well more than that.
Oh, yeah? Okay, cool.
So I'll add a point, and I'll hit save, and we'll go ding.
Oh, that's such a good front nine, and now I'm going to
Oh.
chop 3 shots in a row. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Yeah. So I just took a bogey there, too. All right, I got one more par 3, it looks like.
Oh.
7.
Else looks like a young Bill Clinton.
Now that depends on what the word is.
Man, I started this row 2 under. Bearing in mind I started this course with a 2 over par, didn't I? And I'd wrestled it back to 2 under, and now I've
Right into the bunker.
We were saying Scarpacci that my fella's basically, he's a doorman at the country club, and he's on his lunch break, so he's having his 4-hour lunch break, so he's having a round of golf.
So I went right in that big bunker to the left.
And I've just cleared it. Yeah. Roll, little ball. You can do it. Oh, there we go.
So is Watford's first home game a home game?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Against Liverpool.
And you have tickets?
I do have tickets.
Do you stay in the Hornets' Nest? Is that what it's called?
The stand is called, funny enough, the Rookery, which is where all the home fans sit.
Isn't your team the Bees or the Hornets,
The
or something like
Hornets,
that?
Yeah, the Hornets. But actually, none of the stadium is named to do with Hornets at all. And the Hornets is just like a nickname because the colours of our shirts are red and black. Oh, yellow and black, sorry. Ooh, nasty.
And you're up in the Rookery?
Yeah, we are, yeah. In the Premier
Reeb
League.
Duke would be honored.
He is. Well, he named it after our stadium, I think, didn't he?
I think so. Or was it the other way around?
No. Oh, chipped in, smash. Yeah.
But
No,
nice, I heard that.
Finally picked a shot back up. Yes, Navy Vet, Premier League. Premier League!
This is nice. Oh, there's a car on this hole. Did you see that? In the lake, there's a car on the island.
Challenge accepted. Let's hit it. Smash the car!
This isn't the
Oh, Navy
Parsec
Vets,
challenge.
Liverpool fan. Well, Watford Liverpool's the first game of the season. We just
Ah.
signed Andre Gray from Burnley today, and we also signed this Brazilian player, who's apparently going to be good. Talking of sports, how about Usain Bolt, huh? Retired. Had his
Yeah,
last
with a
race.
loss.
Well,
Yeah, with
he
a
was
loss.
never going to win, but
Yeah,
yeah, what? It's funny, isn't it?
it's a shame. It's a shame. I really enjoyed watching him run in the Olympics.
He that lightning bolt pose. That pose itself got so many
I
kids
just chipped
into
one in.
sport.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Showman, when he... Oh, I saw that. I heard it go in. Nice one. Utter showman. Brilliant, brilliant. One of the best. And then Mo Farah with his Mobot thing.
Newcastle has Rafa. All they need.
Yeah, Rafa Benitez, the Newcastle manager. Newcastle stay up. I'm sure they will.
I'm a bit heady. I'll wait here.
I'm just hacking it about. Here we go. Darkness again. Darkness.
We've had a pretty steady stream of about 15 to 20 people. Thanks for sticking around and watching us duff it through these two great courses.
We only announced the two courses really late, so...
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the first one we played was Hobble Creek by Friend Bomber, a real course in the valley or a little canyon in Utah, and Hyperion Fields by the Brain of Reeb Duke.
I love this. Ren Sport, I actually made it. Well, we're leaving. Sorry. No, I'm just you always get that, don't you, when you're streaming? You'll get someone who goes, "Hi, guys." I've done it so many times when I click onto a stream. I'm like, "Hi, everyone." And he goes, "Great stream. Thanks for watching." Oh.
But I just got here.
Can you go another hour just for me, please?
Well, you're in luck because after our show we have the
After
the
Dark
guys
boys.
After Dark. That's right.
They could play this course in the dark.
Once the clouds go between the sun, it gets pretty dark here. That blimp flying overhead, that got pretty dark. Oh, be good. Oh, that's terrible. Awful.
The other thing that affects the swing on this as well is the lie of the land, where your ball is.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Yeah, much more so than the new one.
It was key that they put in that little slope meter on your feet when you're holding the left trigger.
Yeah.
That was huge.
Yeah. This needs to get up this hill. Oh, that was an awkward shot. Oh, yours look good.
Yeah, too bad that was my second one out of the bunker.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so instead of getting up and down for a par, I got up and down for a bogey.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be bogeying this one now.
Oh, this is a pretty hole here, Reeb. very nice. This little windy creek.
Is it a three, par three?
No, it's a par 5.
People are just shouting sports teams at us. Boston Red Sox, Blue Jays.
Utah Jazz.
It's not that long until that all starts up again, is it?
No, not too long. American football starts up in about 3 weeks, and that's a pretty big deal out here.
Yeah. I watched the final, the Super Bowl, when I was on my cruise. Did I tell you I went on a cruise around the Caribbean?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Really nice. But yeah, I watched the Super Bowl on the boat. God, there are some idiots watching
Yes,
that.
there are.
It was fun, though. It was fun. Like, amazing comeback, wasn't it, for the win?
Yeah, that was. It's funny how that's just a running joke on the internet now. How the Falcons blew that lead.
Yeah. It's just, like, phenomenal, really.
Uh-huh. This is nice, a little waterfall. Well done. Just that one little ability to add multiple levels of water and running water, and that really brings out so much in the course. Yeah.
For the designer, yeah. Oh, that was just a bit long. That was a nice shot. I enjoyed that. Being a Pats fan, I have to wait until January. Pats. What's Pats?
Patriots.
Oh.
They have been consistently good for a good 12 to 14 years now.
Oh, didn't hit that far enough to the left. Navy vet, I'm on the wrong coast when it concerns football. You're in the wrong country. I need this for a birdie. Isn't it nice when you think, oh, I need this for par, and actually...
It was for birdie?
Pick a shot up, yeah.
Yeah.
Back on even. I'll tell you what, this course has been a lot of... What have I had there?
Right, here it is, last par 3.
4 bogeys, a double. I've had 4 bogeys, a double, 4 birdies, a double.
All right, last hole, last par 3 for me to get a point back here.
I'll tell you what, like, we're talking about detail. He's even done, so there's the thing, he's done, like, to get in, you know? There are a million things that you can notice that we haven't on this course. Like that random house there. What's that? Whose house?
Like the little queuing gate to get up the...
See, I don't trust the tailwind in this game.
25 feet for me.
That's a nice shot. I'm going to just go for the pin.
I hope you shank it.
It looks like I'm going to knock your ball out of the way at this rate. Oh, I've just snuck in there. Stay there, please. Oh, don't roll away.
It's going further and further. What have you got? Keep going.
No, stay there.
Keep going. You.
17.
You got me. For a final score of Dr. Yeti 4 and Ting Els 41 got
4 and
6.
Dr. Yeti gets 4 and Ting.
Yeah.
And I picked up a birdie. Ooh, I could finish this under par. Wouldn't that be lovely?
You know, we don't really we didn't come up with a way to pick who gets the game.
No, we bet anyway. Oh well. Oh well.
Oh, there we go. Just chipped one.
This is a lovely finish.
Yeah. Yeah, this has been really fun.
I think this hole back up the way was the one. So from looking from the end upwards was the way I did the photo for this course, I think, if I remember rightly. Well, unlike last week's one, which had so much trouble because we kept cutting out, this one will be on YouTube.
Yeah. We think it was because of Discord.
Yeah, Discord. The thing is, if you're on Discord, you have all your other Discords and people loading stuff and videos and all sorts. And I think it just gets a bit much sometimes. Right, let's finish
Chokes up your
yeah, it does a bit.
your manager.
Yeah. And the internet just goes, no, don't want to do it. Off. Oh, go on. Go on, 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 go on. Oh. I nearly had a 2.
Although, speaking of YouTube, we didn't quite get the text sorted out. The text on screen.
No, we
as you
didn't.
can see.
I need to do that
Chat
for next
room.
time. Yeah. Oh, I got a birdie at the end there, but there was a 2 on there.
All right, settle. Settle, ball. Damn it.
That's an easy 5 from me.
Yep, so I'm just cleaning up around this green, and yeah, that's essentially what my score is going to be. If we were playing TGC1, it would have been at the upper end of a 9.
Yeah, right, exactly.
More than a 9.5, so I'll round it up to a 5-star for sure.
And the stats, they look dreadful. Well, I did get an eagle. I very nearly got 2 eagles with that last shot. Scrambling, 50%. Greens in regulation, 44%. Wow. My driving distance average was nearly 300 yards. Apparently yours was 0. Oh, you haven't finished.
I just finished.
How could yours be 0 yards? I just
just
picked it up and
finished.
threw it. I didn't drive anything.
Yes. Yeah, so that's a definite high rating. 5-star for me.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. It was fantastic. Fantastic.
We'll hit the little favorite thing. And there we go.
Right.
All right. Well, that was a great week. Like we said before, if you enjoyed what you saw, this is your first time seeing us, be sure to hit that little follow button, the little heart on your Twitch screen.
Yeah, that's a great way of keeping in touch with what we're up to. Doing that means whenever we're online, if you want, you can get a little notification about when we or any of our shows are on. But also, if anyone does anything like an update or a little video or whatever, it gets posted to your newsfeed. You can also follow the 2 of us and Crazy Canuck as well, using our individual Twitch channels below. I've been streaming a lot of No Man's Sky recently, Tekken, Fallout. It's been good. It's been good. And
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Yeah. We need some new games to come out, though. It's all a bit like nothing good's come out for ages, is it?
We do. I've been playing a board game with my wife on our Surfaces called Ticket to Ride, if you've ever heard of that game.
I think I have, actually.
Nothing worth streaming, so that's why I've been remotely offline.
We should do a TGCTLive Quiplash. Do you know what Quiplash is?
Yes, I do. That would be a lot of fun.
That would be ridiculous. We'd have to do that. We'd have to put a disclaimer on. Big time. Yeah. We're not really like this. We're good
All right,
people.
well, stick around in about 30 minutes from now, unless you're on YouTube. We have After Dark.
We do, with Griff and the gang. Anyway, well, thank you all very much for watching. We'll see you again next week. Take care. Thanks a lot.
Bye.